I knew he's gonna wild out and he's gonna do something crazy. Everybody want to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know.
What's up, guys? Back again for another recap. I think this is a perfect morning to kind of go over, how I use the game plans that I post every night for the members to my advantage, how we went 2 for 2 today. And pretty perfectly, staying completely composed and patient. So first trade was SPY. Now, if we go over the game plans real quick, we're looking at SPY. Above 557.18, calls could work. We did open up here at that 557.18 level, but it was a demand. Everything was red. So we need to see what would kind of happen in this area or in this zone. Now, we were very close to even tag. Essentially came down and tagged the 556.25, which is this kind of blue line down here. And you can kind of see it right there. So let me show you this blue line right here. Now, I saw that we did tag this, so we're kind of in a tight space and we needed to be patient. So if we look at it, the downside plans were, SPY below 556.25, puts could work. So everything was red, likely that if we could not go higher up here, we were definitely going to come down. So what I did see is that we kind of defended demand up here and rejected this flag. We're inside this yellow flag that I kind of drew. And whatever side we broke, then we're going to take and be ready for it. So the first thing that did break was, again, we retested that 556 blue line, but we broke out of that flag downward to our target 555, 554, 553. So that was really what we were looking at right there, hitting that range. And so when we broke that, and as we got under the flag here, I slammed puts for that ride down, and we got a decent move from 556 all the way down to 553, all out at that target down here. As we opened up under, we got that move down. I'm telling the team I'm all out. We got a decent move, and I said, today's one of those days where it's kind of rangy, choppy. Take the win. So we took the win, did less, sat back, waited for our next play. And so as, they kind of ranged it and held, we saw that QQQ also at the same time was holding demand. That's why I wasn't getting too bearish just yet. I knew it's possible that they could hold it and push us back. Only kind of upside I was really looking for was the QQQ above that 468 kind of 96 area, where I can't really see my level too much, but it's right here. And so in the game plans was this, above 468.98, we're taking the calls, and that's exactly what we did. We waited for a sweet spot, which I kind of outlined already right here. We saw that we did hold demand, and we pushed up all the way up to this zone right here. From here, I waited to see what would happen. We did wick off, but the moment we kind of opened up here, we came down for a little retest. I slammed those calls. And so the reason why I was less reluctant to slam the calls here is because we broke out of this kind of yellow trend line that was kind of preventing us on the downward. We broke above it, and so we're opening above it. So I slammed those calls for the ride up to our 470 level, which we perfectly did, and then we opened up on the next 15 and took a ride to our 472, 473. All out of calls up here as we got to supply zone. As you can see, the red candle, and then we pushed out a little bit, and they're fighting it back up. Kind of same thing for SPY. We kind of pushed back to this supply right here, which then you can see red candle, and then kind of pushed out a little bit. That's also a strategy of ours, taking some faster plays out like that. But in this case, we're not trying to fight kind of trend right now. It's kind of going up. So we're looking for that upside, and we banked off of calls and puts today. 2 for 2, doing less, waiting to see our next move. We're kind of risk off up here now that sellers are here, and we're kind of not chasing calls. We got them at the perfect, moment down here when confirmation came. And very, very good down here. Would have been very risky, but we waited for that confirmation, and we're winning with the zones, especially with the game plans here. Stick to the game plans. You get them every night if you want them. WOT.com/Rico Capital. Scroll to find the zones. You can get access to the zones immediately at sign up. Gets you access, and every night you have these game plans, so you have the game plan's ready to go. You can put them on your chart or just have the alerts or have the trigger points, so when we get above this, we can take calls. Below this, we can take puts. and be kind of ready for the game plan. So I traded this live, had fun with the morning session. So very good day, and we're doing less as a bigger week is about to kick off with news. So don't overtrade, protect capital, stick to the wins, 1 to 2 trades max a day. In the morning we're good, and see kind of what the afternoon looks like, but it's all you really need, guys. Don't overtrade, grow that small account, grow your big account, whatever it is. Less is more, and this is how we get through it on pretty choppy, uncertain days where a lot of everything was red and then back to green, and then it could flip red by end of day. We don't know. So sticking to our zones regardless, sticking to the wins, doing less, taking our money, and leaving, right? So let's see what this week has for us.